Hey there everybody, welcome back to my channel once again here. This is Mac. And once again for this gameplay commentary video here is the whole continuation of Terminator Resistance. So now at this point in time it's safe to say that we're already a little bit or way over past that whole halfway point and we're getting into the whole critical moments in time within the gameplay. So let's go ahead and continue on here. Okay, so now we're going back into the whole resistance shelter. The infiltrator has finally fallen. Its hyper alloy combat chassis was much more resistant than before. Our weapons were outmatched. We could barely handle one of them on its own. We won't stand a chance against an army of them. But the real reason the infiltrator was Skynet's best weapon yet was because of its skin. So, obviously, living tissue over metal endoskeleton. So, by the way, before I continue on further here, by the way, everyone, for those who are new to my channel here, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel and enjoying my content as we go along here. And by all means, continue on giving off that nice support. That's really great. Greatly appreciated for all of you to do so. Okay, so what we're going to do here is, like I said, we're getting into the more of the really type of critical type of points in time where the mission is going to get much more in-depth serious and things are going to have to be altered and changed for the better, but I will get into that a bit further on here. So I'm just going to get into the whole previous stuff and to more of the future stuff down the road of what's going to be taking place and what's going to have to happen. So anyways, let's just continue on. Well, since I'm back here now, okay, so, let's see, I'm just going to angle this out a little bit here. Okay, I guess this will have to do. Okay, so now, to talk about the previous stuff, I'm just going to touch base a little bit about that part within that area. So, previously, all of you still recognize this T-850 infiltrator that targeted Jacob for termination?
Jacob Rivers, marked for termination.
After a few failed attempts of trying to terminate this Terminator and taking it out of the equation,
it's the same one. It's the same model.
Leave! Now! How the hell's he still alive?
Go! Go! Watch out! Don't just stand there! Run!
Rivers, you saw him. Is it the same model? Is it the infiltrator?
I can't tell.
We're waiting for your signal.
I think that might be it.
You think?
Good enough for me.
Ceasefire! Ceasefire! Target down! I repeat, target
Go
down!
check him!
Eyes on the target. Proceed with caution.
Is he dead?
What the fuck? It's the target!
You can't get away. Fire at will!
Jacob, right here, Commander Jessica Barron, and a few of her TechCom soldiers combined their forces to engage the T-850 Terminator machine for the final time.
He's in the open!
It's in the open! It's a fucking machine!
We got it. We finally got it.
Good job, Rivers. Stay there. We're on our way.
Yes, Jacob finally got it. Jacob finally got the damn thing down. And what I mean by that is, well, along with a little bit of Jessica Barron here, with her efforts, including with a few of her TechCom soldiers, and, well, you know, mostly of Jacob's efforts as well, they all managed to take this machine down right here. This Terminator machine that looks like a human being. This cybernetic, organic T-850 Terminator infiltrator type of machine that is surrounded by living tissue over metal endoskeleton. Looks like a human being, but it's not. So they all managed to take this damn thing down, and now this guy right here is probably going to be analyzing the machine. I'm pretty sure you won't have time to reverse engineer the Terminator machine to see how it ticks and whatever, but I'm pretty sure you'll get the point that he's going to be further analyzing this machine in depth. That hand looks actually kind of cool. But anyways, now there's going to be a component that is going to be inside of this machine right here. It's going to be located inside of this machine's cranium type of metallic skull in here. Now, what would that item be that he's going to be pulling out? That's a good question right there. As a matter of fact, if anything, I'll just go ahead and let the character Dr. Mack explain of what would that be.
Actually, I've got a question about that infiltrator that you have there. Is it intact? Or more specifically, its neural net CPU? I've been hacking Skynet's units and I'm noticing similarities in their patterns. I think I'm ready to reprogram the CPU from that infiltrator. It's more powerful than any other.
Should I ask Baron about that too?
No, she can't know about it. She would not approve. I know how this sounds, but you need to steal it for me. What? I'm the only one that can reprogram that chip. For some reason, Skynet has started to learn at a geometric rate. We need to prepare ourselves for whatever's coming, and I believe that having an infiltrator on our side will give us the advantage. Just think about it.
So, the Terminator's CPU neural net processor, that machine's processor right there, its learning computer, is going to be located right about here. But unfortunately, you won't be able to get to it if Alvin right there is in the room with you.
Don't touch that. That's how things get lost.
So the question is, how are you able to steal the chip, which is going to be located right here on that desk over there, while Alvin right here isn't looking? Well, here's a good tactic. You know that boombox you picked up for Ryan?
I know you're busy, but I found something. Something I think you'll like. A tape from back in the day. I want to play it for you, but my boombox is busted, so if you're out there and find one that works, bring it to me, okay?
Better be worth it, Ryan.
To steal the chip and to use the boombox to your advantage. So in other words, you need a way to get him out of this whole lab room, so you can quickly snag the chip, which will be located right here. Here's a nice, cunning, diverted trick you can pull off.
I thought I told you, I can't work with so much noise. I need absolute silence, so please stop that. I swear I should just join Skynet!
And the only reason why I'm mentioning about that is because now, in the whole part of the intro, prior to starting this game up here, what I mentioned about the whole part that I'm already like pretty much by a huge guess already past that halfway point, and already getting into the whole type of into the whole critical moments or the whole critical situations on these various types of missions, because once you get yourself ready and you're pretty much ready to depart from her shelter out of here, you're gonna be taking off towards that one place called Hollywood Hills, which is like a residential area, I believe. Yes, which is a residential area still within the whole city of LA, within Los Angeles. There are other types of residential areas, like such as Hollywood Hills, Hidden Hills, I believe, and just other places like that. But anyways, I'll get to that in a little bit later here. So once you leave, you're gonna inevitably encountering that Dr. Edwin Mack, and he's gonna be asking you to grab that chip or steal the chip. That's gonna be located pretty much like right here. And that whole CPU chip came out of this machine right here. The thing is, you'll have to steal it, which means you cannot inform her about it, because this machine is going to be used later on down the future to go back in time and to protect the younger version of the human resistant leader, John Connor. I'm pretty sure we already know how the whole story goes. So in other words, not only can she not know about this, this guy right here cannot know about it either, and I have to try and steal the chip, steal the chip underneath his nose, so to speak, metaphorically speaking. And that's when, once you go to Hollywood Hills and deal with the whole matter, you'll have to come back, and that's when, in the whole future events, you will have to steal that. That's one out of many of the whole major critical moments in time that you'll have to do just to make the whole situation that much better for you. And because this Terminator here is going to be used towards your advantage, or maybe a separate Terminator, I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure all of you get the meaning of that. And another thing that's going to be, another thing that's going to be a huge critical moment within these various time periods, that once you do come back to this TechCom Resistance shelter here. Okay, so I'm sure you know about Jennifer.
If you hadn't found us back in Pasadena, I don't know what would have happened. Well, actually I do. Exactly what the others said would happen.
Erin?
Sometimes I think I should drop everything and go. I would get an earful from Baron, but she's nothing I can't handle.
And Ryan?
She won't let me cherry-pick my own responsibilities, you know that. She'll throw me right out of here if she finds out.
Later on, down the road, once Jacob here does come back to this shelter right here. I don't think it's going to be all at once, but for the most part it is, but the rest it won't be. That, well, once you do get back here, 2 people for sure, and then later on it will be the last person. You will inevitably be changing history for the better, or rather, changing people's future for the better, for their protection. So pretty much changing Jennifer's future, Erin's future, and Ryan's future for the better. You're going to be changing their lives and their future, pretty much creating like an alternative type of a pathway in a future for the better for them. Once you do leave this shelter, and you do very firstly, right off the bat, especially over the comm, when you do get this urgent type of a message from the future Jacob, which is the stranger, which is this right here.
Jacob, are you receiving me?
You're alive.
No time for that. Do whatever it takes to get everyone out of that shelter. Do you understand? They're not safe there.
What? Why? God damn it! What does he mean? Get everyone out of the shelter?
So, why is there going to be like a sense of urgency to pretty much convince all 3 of them to leave the shelter and change their future for the better to save all of them? Why is there a huge type of like emphatic kind of an urgency to try and save them and get them to leave the shelter? And what's going to happen to them if you don't? Those are some very good questions, but I will inevitably explain that down the road, like about a few other type of videos ahead. But as of right now, not just yet, but I will inevitably explain that. So, like I said, so pretty much I'm already in the whole point of the whole very highly vital type of critical points in time where, you know, I'm getting closer towards the end. I'm pretty much going to be changing things for the better in order to turn this machine here from a villain to an ally, and going to be altering Jennifer's path for the better, her future for the better, including Erin's and Ryan's future for the better, because it's gonna have, you know, not all future pathways down the road is gonna be dead on perfect, exactly as to what they expect or what they visualize or what they dream about. But when it comes to saving them, the best way I could try and put it is, it's going to save their lives, it's going to allow them to live much longer, and it's better than nothing. But anyways, now we should be able to move on from here. So I was going to go ahead and start chatting with her, get the whole conversation between her and I done.
What do you need?
Anything I should know about Dr. Mack before I leave?
Only that he can't be trusted, and he's highly manipulative. So you need to stay cautious.
Was Mack the one whose drone you smashed?
Yes. Yes, it was. I've never told this to anyone, but before I met Mack and Perry, I was wandering alone. Didn't have a map, so I drew one myself. The first people I came across were 2 guys, old enough to remember Judgment Day. We camped out together. They gave me advice, we shared some stories. Sounds nice, right?
A little too good to be true.
It was. I was too naive to notice it back then. When I woke up, all my things were gone, including my map. There I was, lost in the desert. Thirst, hunger. I knew I was gonna die. I passed out with my face in the sand. But next thing, I was lying in a bed, bathed and wearing clean clothes.
I'm guessing there's no happy ending to this story either.
You're starting to learn. Through the window, I saw thousands of Terminators. First, I thought it was a work camp. But it was something else. A Skynet research facility. They kept me alive, but I didn't know why. I thought I was the only human there. But after a while, someone came into my cell. A man. Well-dressed, clean-shaven. You want to take a guess who that was?
An infiltrator.
In a way. He was a traitor to his race. Bastard was selling every piece of knowledge the machines didn't have. In return, they gave him everything he wanted. When he was done stuffing his face with food, he had another request. He wanted a whore. It lasted months, until I got to wrap a towel around his neck and make his eyes pop. You don't want to see people for what they really are. I've seen their true face. That traitor, those two guys in the desert, Mack, they all showed it to me. It's not pretty. The truth is, the only reason I fight for the Resistance is because I despise people just a little less than the machines.
Well, that's pretty sad. She's gone through quite a bit of bullshit. Anywho, I don't know if I'm going to get anything out of this guy here, but we'll see.
Sure, let's trust someone who gets called Dr. Death. That won't bite us in the ass. In the meantime, I'll see what I can learn from the new CPU we acquired from that infiltrator. This could be the breakthrough that we've all been waiting for. I need to concentrate, so please don't disturb me.
And that's that whole CPU neural net processor, that learning computer that he already has discovered. Alright. Oh, so, okay, so by the way, just want to let you know, all of you know now that, you know, that this will take a bit of a while, and I'll have to, like, if I have to kind of make an abrupt ending in order to, you know, make the whole gigantic type of a gameplay, break it down to like a couple pieces. Of course, I'm pretty sure you know the drill. You understand why. Okay, so. Excellent. Now. So, there's going to be one objective, which is to find that Dr. Mack guy, and a few other objectives are going to be to locate her house. And believe it or not, her house is in the Hollywood Hills, believe it or not. Think, wow, she must be like racking in a shitload of cash if she's going to be living up there. But I'll get into it a little bit later here. So, finding her house, plus there's going to be another Skynet outpost. I don't know if there's going to be a third type of an objective or not. A side objective, maybe, but we'll see. But the main one is to find that Dr. Mack guy. Anyway.
Jacob, do you have a minute?
Of course.
I've heard that you're going to Hollywood Hills. Well, with Baron yelling like that, the whole shelter heard. He wanted me to tell you if I needed anything, so here it is. When you get to Hollywood Hills, Could you stop by my old house? It's near the Griffith Park tennis courts. I wonder if Peter went there and left something for me. I know he'd be stupid to go there since now it's behind the Annihilation line, but then again, he was always full of stupid ideas.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Look at him. He never talks to anyone. He just sits there.
I bet he's one of those machines.
Okay. See, and this is the part right here, the radio that you will be using in order to get that CPU, but that will not be for a while. I figure I might just mention that now so that we have a good gist of things and the idea of it.
Jacob.
What's the situation like in the shelter?
Not that great. People are getting nervous. A lot have already left, and even more plan to leave. Even Mark and Laura saw him packing earlier.
And what about you?
Just the thought of running again's making me sick. Must be getting old. Plus, we got everything we could need right here. Where else would I go? Besides, I have faith that Baron would never let anything happen to this place. She's way too uptight about security.
Earlier, you said that a new era started. What changed?
Well, for one thing, with Tucker dead, I became the new leader of the group. Something I never expected or wanted, for that matter.
What did you do about it?
That same night, I looked around at all those people who survived, and I felt scared. Scared of what they expected of me. I started to walk away like I was on autopilot. I don't know if I wanted to run away or to kill myself, but then something surreal happened. I found a metal door in the ground in the middle of nowhere. I was real unsure about what I might find under it, but what I did find was the aftermath of a massacre.
More Terminators?
That's exactly what I thought at first, but it turned out to be something even more scary. It looked like they decided to commit suicide. I couldn't understand it. To me, they had everything. Food, water. They even had a case of beer. So, I got shit-faced and started crying over my brother's death. But I realized something. I realized that I could maybe survive there.
Did you come back to tell everyone?
I did. After I buried the bodies outside, I returned to the camp with the good news. After that, we were all right. That night, I learned two things. Firstly, that it's okay to be scared. Secondly, that there are two sides to everybody. Ironically, me being a scaredy cat turned me into a good leader. And that's how I found that place, and that's what motivated me to help others. But Tucker, well, he was a leader from the start. But he had an ugly side, too. He killed those who opposed him. He was a real scumbag, but he was my brother. He made me want to be a good person for the both of us. Our hangover wasn't a high price to pay for that lesson.
All right then. Well, you're gonna need their their appreciations up real high for them to trust you, because that's gonna help in order to have you divert their futures for the better. And you know that Mark and Laura? Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about in the past of the videos I had produced. And there's Maxie's.
Why do you think Skynet doesn't have their plants in the
Or
south?
Max, I should say.
I don't think. I just hope.
Everyone's leaving. I think we should as well. Yeah, but where to?
I don't think I can. Probably not. No. I thought I could be able to interact with her again, but I guess not. Okay, no big deal. What I'll do is just, need to check out something here. Just looking at some stuff for the hell of it.
Do you need anything?
Can I see your hardware?
Okay, just gonna show you guys just for the hell of things here, because I finally found that piece of that whole gameplay footage that I've been wanting to show all of you just for the hell of things here. Okay, you know that termination knife? Okay, here is me using that termination knife against one of those T-100 Terminator machines.
Too bad there's no water in that pool. I'd have you jump in and see if you float. Wait, it's a different sense.
Very cool, hey? Yeah, I figure I might as well go ahead and just show all of you just for the hell of things. Okay, well, like I said, I did try that whole termination knife like once on one of them. It's like, it is kind of like you're sticking that knife into one of them, or rather kind of inserting it, or just kind of placing it inside of a narrow space in one of those machines anyways. Like I said, that was the best way I could try to describe that. Okay, so this type of laser guided missile I'm gonna keep. This laser guided type of rocket launcher I'm gonna keep. This I'm tossing out. I'm just gonna exchanging it for some currency, for some cash here. Whatever the hell cash is to these guys, or whatever the hell currency has some value to them. Because I had tried this rocket launcher on a few of those Terminator machines, and like for example on a T-47, and it was like, nothing all that special. At first I thought this heat-seeking kind of a rocket launcher was more better than this one right here. Not well. Okay, for some of you it is, but for me it really wasn't. It wasn't all that great. So I figured I'm just gonna go ahead and just get rid of it. So there we go. Heat-seeking missiles, laser-guided missiles. So I was gonna take this here. Well, first what I'm gonna do, get rid of this, get rid of that. So all of this is going to go. And I've got a little bit of room to play around in. Not much, but at least something. And, oh, I forgot about that. This one right here. Well, it's worth only 400, but again, currency is currency. You get a little bit of like a revenue out of it. So it's like, what the hell, hey? Boom, done. So now I got a little bit of wiggle room worth of space to kind of play around in. Well, a good chunk, but all the same, I'm sure all of you do follow me in that particular sense. Just trying to think here now. as much as I wouldn't mind that, but at the same time, it's like, rather keep that type of revenue on me just in case if I do need it. Let's have a look here. All right. Probably not gonna really be needing all that much per se, but I figured I might as well. Pretty sure I'm not gonna really be needing it, but might as well just. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. At least I have, well, at least I'm pretty sure, in my perspective anyways, I have what I need. Might as well. Alright, so that has or been dealt with and done. Wait a second here. Alright, and there she is right there. Jacob's cutie. Oh, there she is.
Jacob, I didn't see you there.
Where are you going?
I'm going out scavenging. Don't worry. I'm past thinking about running away. Knowing how much you'd miss me made me not want to leave.
Where's Patrick?
He's getting ready. I'm taking him with me. I figure it's time for him to see what's out there.
Is everything okay? You seem far away.
Nothing can get past you, can it? I've been thinking about the day we met. I never told you how we really ended up there.
You can tell me anything.
I know I can. That's why you're the first person I'm telling this to. That day, loud hammering woke me up. When I came downstairs, I saw my father nailing the window shut. Through the crack, I saw them coming. Hundreds of metal heads and their red eyes. Even though they're just empty shells, I could feel the hate radiating from them.
What did your father do?
He said that the machines wouldn't take him alive, and they kept hammering away. We argued for a minute or two, and I tried to pull him away from the window. He pushed me away. I tried it again, but he shoved me. And this time I fell. I didn't recognize him as he was reaching for a shotgun. He said, I shouldn't worry about the machines. They wouldn't hurt us. I don't even remember how. But the gun was already in my hands. I closed my eyes and went someplace else. Didn't even hear the shot. I didn't hear Patrick's steps either.
He saw you?
He did. He was staring at me like I was a stranger. He didn't scream or cry, he just stared. I threw the gun away, grabbed Patrick, and tried not to notice the hole in my father's unmoving chest. As we ran, I could hear them coming, so we found somewhere to hide. Then you came. I wanted to tell someone about all this, but I was afraid to.
I'm glad you did.
I am too. We talk a lot about how heartless the machines are. And I started to think that maybe I was too. I probably would have convinced myself of that if it wasn't for you keeping me sane. Thank you for everything. I never thought I would find a friend in times like these.
Like I mentioned, as soon as you do get back, you'll be changing her path, Erin's path, and Ryan's path. Those two, like Erin and Ryan, those two paths will be like right away. Hers will be like later on. Anywho. So I'm pretty sure I think I got everything I needed. Okay, so finding Mac. Yep, you're gonna be doing that. And Erin's husband. Yeah, you're gonna be doing that. So we already know about the whole main mission. The side missions, there might be more than that, but we'll see how that goes.
Is it true? They can look human now?
You'll be fine, buddy, don't worry.
Oh, what's with the dog?
They've been like that ever since they brought that thing in.
I think that dog doesn't look like it's barking. Well, whatever. Alright. Here we go. Hopefully there's nothing I'm missing. Anyways, here we go anyway. Hollywood Hills. Dr. Edwin Mack is the only one who can bypass Skynet's encryption lockouts, allowing us to use their newest weapons. I need to travel to Hollywood Hills and bring him that second generation plasma rifle. And as soon as we go into the whole type of level, that's when you're going to be hearing Future Jacob / the Stranger. Or rather, you know, the Future Jacob, aka the Stranger, I should say. Alright, here we go.
Jacob, are you receiving me?
You're alive.
No time for that. Do whatever it takes to get everyone out of that shelter. Do you understand? They're not safe there.
What? Why? God damn it. What does he mean? Get everyone out of the shelter?
Don't worry, there's a great deal amount of the whole kind of importance as to why Jacob needs to influence Jennifer, Erin, and Ryan out of there. The way you're going to get Ryan out of there, he's going to be pissed, but again, it's for his own good. Erin, you're going to lead her down a bit of a hopeless path, but again, you're still going to get her out of there, and it needs to happen. Jennifer, same thing. She's not going to be pissed. She's most likely going to miss you and whatever, and, you know, she's going to feel the emptiness that you're not there, but all the same, it's going to be for her own good. But again, I'll explain that onto a separate video and such. Anyway. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Gonna see if I can locate any kind of goodies here. And check this out. If you can see this, a video rental type of store. And to look at it this way, in the current now, in the whole current times of which we live in, besides, you know, the ridiculous nonsense of the pandemic and the whole COVID nonsense or whatever, video rental stores like this, there is literally very little to none that exist. Talk about crazy, right? All because, like, all the videos are either, like, pretty much all the videos, like, all the movies that you want to watch, now they're all online, like, such as Netflix, Disney Plus, just things like that. But if you also look at it this way, if Skynet was real and all this was gone, Netflix would be gone, Disney Plus would be gone, YouTube would be gone, the kind of YouTube you're watching right now, that would be gone, Facebook, Twitter, the whole live gaming stream action, like such as Twitch and such, all that would be gone. Even the very hardcore part of the main basis of the internet in itself would be gone. All because of what Skynet had done. And who formed Skynet? Cyberdyne and General Brewster and all that little nasty jazz. I'm pretty sure you watch the films, you know what I'm talking about. Time to pop this damn thing open. There we go. Ah, well, what do you know? Remington shotgun, and you can sell it for a little bit for some coin. Yeah, but this gun here, like I mentioned before in the previous type of videos which I made, this only minorly helps against like the bigger upgraded type of Terminator machines like the T-100 and up. Well, most of the T-100, like for example the T-47, I'm pretty sure that won't work. I'd be surprised if it did. I've never tested it, but if you guys want to have a test at it, and then let me know in the comment section, go for it. Trading goods, that's still currency. In a form of it anyways. Lockpick hard. Oh yeah, give me the damn hard one. Sure, why not? There we go. Excellent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all that there is to it anyways. Okay, and here we go. By the way, pay attention to that security camera right there.
That camera. Dr. Mack! Is that you? The Resistance needs your help. Mack! It would be a shame to lose that camera.
Now, why would you do that?
Because we don't have time for this. Come out here. Skynet has developed a new Terminator model, the infiltrator.
You've seen one already?
We've captured one, and we need your help. Are you there?
How do I know you're not an infiltrator? You've seen them. You know how incredibly lifelike they are, so you should understand my concerns. Head up that hill. If you want me to help you, you have to take a test for...
Test?
Yes, to determine whether you're a Terminator or not. And be careful, I'm watching you.
And I'm pretty sure all of you know about this, but I'll just give this type of little piece of information for you for the hell of things. The same doctor behind that voice is this guy right here.
I've been picking up your signal for a while now, and I imagine that Skynet has as well. So, I've made it harder to decipher. You won't have to worry about them eavesdropping.
Yep, that's the guy. He's a huge type of lab computer nerd, just as well as Elvin is. I hate it when the game just partially glitches a little bit like that. Alright. And what do we have right here, boys and girls? Yes, this is the same type of plasma minigun that was used in the first Terminator film, I believe. It was a different actor. I think his name is Franco, or I don't know what the actor's name is. I think that was the only time he acted in that one piece of film. It wasn't Arnold, but it was a different actor who played the Terminator machine in the whole future type of warfare. When Michael Bihn's character, Kyle Reese, was firing at that Terminator machine, and it was carrying this weapon right here in the first film. So that's going to mean... There we go, right there. And here are all the type of movies right here. Yes, now movie rental places do not exist anymore all because of Netflix and Disney Plus and all the other type of movies online that you can be able to try and search for or watch for free and all that nice little jazz. And already have the plasma minigun nicely in its place. Now, since I'm here, just going to check something here real quick, like load everything up. No, I'm not going to fire off any rounds. Alright, should be good. Nice. Okay, let's see what else here. That should be all right. Oh, I don't think I did. I was just gonna say, I think I may have may have already came in here and checked out like, oh, no, I guess I didn't. Never mind. Alright. Alright, excellent.
Oh, they're actually trying to fight you? Very clever way to make me think that you're not one of them. Unfortunately for you, I'm not that easily fooled.
Oh, that worked out nicely. Yeah, clearly this guy felt the effect of the whole nuclear holocaust. Okay, well... No raid alarms, no warnings. We're just now starting to understand what just happened. Apparently, we've been attacked not by a country, not by terrorists, but by a computer program. Today is the first day that it's safe to leave the shelter. They say the initial radiation has finally cleared. Wow, that really sucks. Let's see what I can do. Damn it, the hell. Okay, did not exactly turn out the way I wanted. Alright.
We don't have time for any of this. Just tell me where you are. I am not a robot.
Living tissue would make you a cybernetic organism, not a robot. Words have meaning. Conversations between human beings would be a lot easier if we all just trusted each other and understood the deeper meaning of what we said. Keep that in mind during this test. filled with Terminators. They've been trying to find me for a while now, all 8 of them. Well, I guess with you in there, that makes it 9.
Yeah, I've heard about Hollywood Hills. It's a really nice type of residential area within LA. Okay, there we are. Will we ever appreciate art created by a machine? If you are a frequent visitor to the Los Angeles Modern Art Museum, chances are you have seen its works. Recent installation held by MAM titled Colors of the Abstract was created in its entirety by a computer program called Ines? Okay, whatever. Ines has been painted since the early 1970s. I'm probably mispronouncing it wrong, but, you know, pretty sure you get the meaning. Just try and forgive that. Gail Wisher, Ines' creator, never imagined that a simple algorithm that she wrote would eventually become anonymous. It no longer needs me, said Wisher. Yeah, it no longer needs you, right? Yeah, whatever. Ooh, boy, okay. Well, I can simply now remove it off. Yes, I can, and it's pretty sweet. Hey, it's trading value, right? After all, business is business. Excellent. Okay. Okay, so what I will have to do is hopefully I don't mess this up, but we'll see. Oh, they're all coming down. was very silly of me. That's what happens when you get too close to an explosion, like I just did. Well, might as well get all finished off, so to speak. There we go. Oops. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to really be needing that, so let's see. Switch it out. And more trading value. Stay down. Three Terminators to go. Well, it's not bad. Oh, by the way, you know that termination knife of that one clip that I had showed all of you of that termination knife I used on that one Terminator? I used it out here, a bit off over here. Doesn't look like I'm missing anything else, but we'll see also as well. Oh, yes. Oh, really? Oh, I already got one of those. But I'm pretty sure I can't... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, weapons 5? Do I have? No, I don't. Damn it. Okay, I'm going to keep that on me just in case. Because I know for a fact I'm going to inevitably be using it. Let's go ahead and crack this damn thing open. Just in case if I have to, you know, track back somewhere or whatever, it's like, yeah, might as well. Shh. Damn it. Get the hell going, get the hell going. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was cutting it mildly close. Congratulations, you're done.
Too bad there's no water in that pool. I'd have you jump in and see if you float. Wait, that's a different test.
Whatever, buddy, your mom's a different test. I don't know. Need to check something out here. Shit. Oh my god, seriously? That is what I thought. Skill book, everyone. Boom. There you go. I knew for a fact I was going to get one on this level here for sure. I thought it was going to either be earlier or later. Wasn't too sure, but like I said, I knew it. Totally called it. Excellent. All right. So I'm sure there's nothing else here. Okay, should be good. Just trying to see if there's any... Aha! Right there. Trying to see if there's any more stuff I can grab. Who the hell knows? Figure I'll just have a look. Huh. I don't know if I probably have opened this up. Maybe we'll see. I guess that's everything, I suppose. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's gonna snap. What the hell is it? Oh my god, for real? I don't usually have this much damn trouble. Oh. I got something here, hold on. Jeez. It's one of those damn ones that are very difficult to try and crack open and get through. Always one of those damn ones. It's like, damn it, the hell. Okay, well. Ah, some more leftover goodies. Wow, this one looks like it hasn't bathed in years. Okay, well, it should be all good now. Don't think there's anything within the whole pool area for me to snag. At least I'm pretty sure about that, so... There we go. Yeah, got one of those damn things back. Oh. I was just gonna say, I don't think I've ever came up here before. Probably have, I just don't recall. Anywho. Alright.
Great, you're here. Get on that stage, quick.
I figure it was probably nothing, but I figured why the hell not, let's go ahead and check. Just in case, because really, who the hell knows? There might be something I may have passed or whatever, and that usually does happen quite a bit.
Wait here for a moment.
My patience is wearing thin. Why am I even here?
Here? On the stage, you mean? Because I wanted you to recite a poem. That's right. That's why I got you on this stage, to invoke the fear of public speaking in you. This will allow me to check your emotional response. Very important in these sort of tests. So, if you could go ahead and recite a poem.
Okay. Well, I'll just try. I'll see how it goes. I'm probably gonna do something really dumb and ruin the whole thing, but we'll see.
Fuck off.
Very hostile emotional response. Noted. Oh, now wait and be quiet. They regularly patrol this area. Don't let them see you.
So you know I'm not a Terminator?
Of course I do. They are way better shots than you.
Then why are you making me do all this?
Because I want you to grab something for me before I help you. Turn left when you leave the theater. There you'll find a plane crash site. My spider scout should be stuck somewhere around. Just grab it and bring it back to me in one piece.
Grab some stuff. And just for now, I'm going to end the video right here until I get the other half up and produced in the whole Hollywood Hills section, just to locate Mac. So everyone, thank you very much for tuning into my channel once again. Here, this is Mac. Please be sure to hit that subscribe, the like, and notification button if you have any comments or questions in relation to this. Go ahead and throw it in the comment section. So once again, everyone, I always do appreciate everyone that always tunes into my channel and gives out the great support. It's always greatly appreciated. It does help me out quite a bit. Please, as always, do continue with that support. And again, I'll get the other half of this mission up and produced as soon as possible. Until then, stay tuned.